What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I go by Sassy, and this is another sexy and sassy jam session. Today I am doing a tutorial on eyebrows, and the reason why I decided to go ahead and do an eyebrow tutorial is because a lot of the time when I go out in public to go take care of business, I have people who stop me and they ask me, who does your eyebrows? And I do my own eyebrows. Now, I used to go to the MUA, and she used to do my eyebrows for me, but after a while I wasn't able to afford going to get that done, so I learned how to do them myself. And so it's very easy to do, and I'm going to show you what I did. So as you can see, I've already done this right eyebrow, and I'm going to show you my technique on what I do. It's very easy. It doesn't take that long. And this is really good for beginners because some people want to wear makeup and they don't know how to apply makeup on. And so I'm going to keep this as simple as possible. Okay, so I have an eyebrow brush. This is what I use. It's a slanted brush. So I use a slanted brush, and I prefer to use powder. Some people, they use an eyebrow pencil, but I prefer to use a powder. I think I have more control. So what I do is I just dab it in there, just put a little bit of powder on the brush. And as you can see, my eyebrows are kind of sparse, and that's from years of getting it waxed. And I used to always get them thinned out with a razor, so after a while they didn't grow back. And that's okay. So I just use my eyebrow as a guide. So I just take the brush and I start painting from this end, almost going over the whole brow. And then I just gently, extend it. And so now I have my guide, and I just build from there. I just start blending it in, brushing it in. And I just put a little bit extra brow in here because now I have a guide. And then I just take it and go back and keep brushing it in. It's really simple. And you have to trust the process. Right now it's kind of it might look a little crazy right now, but it's going to work itself out. So that's how it looks when I apply it. Okay. Then the next thing I do, I take the spoolie. This is a spoolie right here. And I just take this, and when you look at people's faces and their eyebrows, this part right here is normally faded out, and then it gets darker as it goes. So I'll show you how to do that. So you just take it, and I usually just start, brushing it up like this. And sometimes I go up and down just to get rid of that line because natural eyebrows don't have that line. And then you just take the spoolie and you brush it up. And I usually just stop midway because usually the eyebrows are darker as you go. Okay, so that's where I stop. And then what I do is I create an outline. So I use concealer. This concealer is a little bit lighter than what I normally use. So this is the concealer that I use. And then I just use a flat brush. And what I do is I just take it and I paint a little bit of concealer on there. And again, I'm going to use this bottom part as the guide. And the reason why you do this is so then that way it helps the eyebrow to actually stand out. It outlines the brow. See, very simple. I'll do it again. You go right up underneath that line that you drew. And then what I do is I go back in and I bring it all down, just like this. It helps to, it starts making the eyebrow that you drew in stand out. And then I just take my middle finger and blend it in. I just take it and blend it all in. See, it's really simple. Okay. Then, now, some people, you can do this if you want. Some people just leave the bottom part outlined, but I also do the top. I think it makes the eyebrow pop out more. That's just my personal opinion, but like I said, some people just do the bottom and just leave it at that, but I don't. So then I use a little bit darker shade on the top. So I'm actually going to use this as a guide, the top right here. It's just an outline. All it is an outline. So I just take this brush that's just like this. It's kind of pointed. And I just go right over the top. And I may have cut a little bit into what I drew, but that's okay. You can always go back and correct that. So, yeah. So I just use that as a guide. And then I just take my middle finger, just like how I did on the bottom, and I start blending it in, just like that. Blend it into your skin. Now, I did this eyebrow a little bit earlier in the day, so I'm just now getting the chance to come back and correct this, so, and do this and show you all. So, what I can do is I can actually draw this in a little bit. See, it doesn't take that much. And then I kind of cut a little bit too much into this, so I'm going to draw this back in. And I usually just really draw the dark part here. I usually go from here to here and let that be the dark part. That's what I do. Because you want your eyebrows to look as natural as possible. Yeah. Okay. And so basically, I'm just touching this up. Yeah. I'm touching this side up as well. And so basically, that's it. That's what I do. And they're not going to be identical. So you want to remember that eyebrows are not sisters. They're just friends. So you want to get it as close as possible. It's not going to be identical. And so that's basically it. It's very, very simple. And I enjoyed showing this to you. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and leave a comment. And let me know what other sort of tutorials that you want me to show you, because I am going to be doing some more videos. I'm going to share with you how I do my foundations, how I apply eyeshadow, just basic type of eyeshadow and foundation. Because again, there's a lot of people who would like to wear makeup and they don't know where to start. So this is a start, and I look forward to you all joining me again. Talk to you soon.